Shalom. Start. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, El-Shai, Ba'ashem, Rekha, Kwadash. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and Shalom to the Hakim, teaching his word through the four corners, in true sincerity. I'm back with another lesson through Spirit Prayer, Ba'ashem, El-Shai. Allah willing is edifying and straight to the point. On the topic, okay, as you can see on the screen, talking about nuclear war. Okay, wars and rumors of wars. Okay, and ultimately this is going to happen in the future because this is prophecy. Okay, nuclear war, these different nations shooting warheads at each other, but mainly, 200 million warheads are going to touch down, okay, in America, okay, because the Lord, okay, has a great judgment, for this place. When you read Isaiah 34, when you read Jeremiah 50, when you read Revelation 18, okay, it talks about Babylon, okay, it talks about this place being destroyed with missiles, how different, creatures are going to be here, desert creatures are going to be here, and how this place is going to, also in Isaiah 13 too, towards the end, it tells you about the destruction of America, how it's going to be as when the Lord destroyed, Sodom and Gomorrah. Okay, we know that story, how it was destroyed with fire, man. Okay, but I'm gonna read the article, because certain points, sparked, what the scriptures, talked about. Okay, this says nuclear war map reveals that 2/3 of U.S. could be vaporized in hours. Okay, in a sense, hours, but the scriptures tell us in Revelation, okay, that in 1 hour Babylon is going to fall. Okay, right now it's systemically, falling with, inflation and everything being priced way too high. Okay, the people are suffering because right now we're in the beginning, okay, of sorrows, man. Okay, we're in bad times right now. Okay, it says a chilling Cold War era map has surfaced, predicting a grim scenario of the U.S. blanketed in radioactive fallout in the event of a nuclear war, right? Because nuclear war is coming. Okay, that spirit is already, in the earth, where people know that we at the end, that war is coming. Okay, these different nations talk about war. Putin talks about war every time, damn near, America's brought up. Okay, he talks about shooting missiles over here, how America's an enemy. Okay, so that the stage is already set. Okay, because when you read also, Ezekiel, when you read Ezekiel, 38, it says, "And the word of the Lord Yahweh came unto me, saying, Son of man, set thy face against Gog and the land, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog." Okay, and that's Russia. Okay, when you read the scripture, it's not going to say, Russia, plane. It's not going to say China. It's not going to say America. Okay, it's not going to say it like that. Okay, but you have to see, look at the signs in the earth. Okay, see what nation, okay, matches up with who the scriptures describe it to be. But it says, "Son of man, set thy face," and also going into words, it says, "Son of man, set thy face against Gog, the land of Magog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal, and prophesy against him, and say, Thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I am against thee, O Gog, the chief prince of Meshech and Tubal," right? So the Lord is against, okay, these so-called Russians, okay, because they're Edomites themselves, okay, but everything has to go to the tune of prophecy. The Lord is still gonna, I'm gonna read it. It says, "And I will turn thee back and put hooks into thy jaws and bring thee forth." So, when it says put hooks into thy jaws and turn thee back, the Lord is going to use Russia. The Lord is going to use Russia, and not only Russia, but, different nations, okay, when you continue reading, to come up against Babylon. Okay, "Now bring thee forth in all thine army, horses and horsemen, all of them clothed with all sorts of armor, even a great company with bucklers and shields, all of them handling swords." Okay, so, it says all of them handling swords, So even these other nations that have, in fact, because it even said it in the article, the doomsday, this is the doomsday projection, suggests that up to 75% of citizens living in the most severely affected fallout zones would perish. And it says a specific point here. It says, despite the Cold War's conclusion, recent events such as Vladimir Putin's inflation of Ukraine and military tension between Israel and Hamas have reignited fears of nuclear exchange, right? Because the scriptures tell us that we're going to hear, okay, of wars and rumors of wars. You know, Matthew 24 and 6, it says, well, really? Let me read 3. It says, and as he sat upon a mount of olives, the disciples came unto him privately, saying, tell us, what shall these things be? And what shall be the sign of thy coming and of the end of the world? So the disciples are asking Yahushua, like, you know, the signs, like, what is going to be the time where, you know, he's going to come back? When is the sign of his return? When is the end of the world? Because the same way how they desired the kingdom, how they, you know, are looking and hasten for the coming of the return of Yahweh Shem Shai, the same way we are. We look for the return of Yahweh Shem Shai. Okay, for his return, because we want America to be, you know, destroyed. Okay, so the Lord is gonna tell them certain signs to look for, you know, what to look for. Okay, and even in Genesis, the 1st chapter, okay, you know, so like the Lord said he made the moon, okay, you know, to be for a sign, you know, to watch, to see what time that we're in. Okay, it says in Yahushai, okay, and his name is not Jesus, okay, it's Yahushai, you know, which means he saves or he delivers. And Yahushai answered and said unto them, take heed that no man deceive you, for many shall come by name, saying, I am a Mashiach, and shall deceive many. Right? You know, you have different false, you know, prophets, okay, on the scene. Okay, you know, preaching false doctrine, claiming to be the anointed, you know, as a sign. It says, and ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars, and see that ye be not troubled. For all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet. So you see, wars and rumors of wars. Okay, these are signs of what's to come, what is coming. Okay, for you to repent, turn back to the Lord. Okay, you know, get into your right act. You know, and that's why we go out to the highways and byways to preach to our people. Okay, the message, to warn them of the signs, because the prophets are our mouthpiece. Okay, to Israel. Okay, the prophets are set as a mouthpiece, you know, from the Lord, because it's the Lord speaking through us to bring out a message to the so-called Black, Latino, and Native American man. Okay, and also, you know, the women. You know, back in Ezekiel 37. Ezekiel 37 and no, it's like Ezekiel 38 and 5. It says Persia, Ethiopia, and Libya with them, all of them with shield and helmet. All right, so, you know, these different nations, okay, are gonna come against America, okay, you know, because when you also read in this article, you know, it talks about the U.S., UK, France, Russia, and China are all known to possess nuclear weapons, right? We know this, okay, those major nations, while Pakistan, India, and North Korea also have nuclear capabilities. Israel is suspected to have these apocalyptic weapons, but has never publicly confirmed them. Okay, they have it. Okay, meanwhile, Iran maintains a substantial uranium enrichment program. Okay, in 1986, scientists William Dark-Hardy, Barbara Levi, and Frank von Hippel from the Institute of Medicine published a paper examining the potential effects of a nuclear attack on the continental United States. So right, Iran had Iran had a program where they had these different scientists conduct a potential nuclear attack on the continental United States, right? So more rumors of wars, even in the 1980s, man. Okay, these nations were seeing, okay, the effects of nuclear war on America, to show you that, you know, the scriptures do not lie. Okay, because these were written way before, you know, any of us were alive, you know, prophesying of what's to come, the destruction of America. Okay, Slakia, it cut off, but you know, so hey, everything is moving to the tune of prophecy, man. Okay, and it's funny that it says that Iran had these programs, because, you know, Persia, you know, that can represent, you know, Iran. I believe they changed their name to Iran in the 1930s. Okay, says all of them with shield and helmet. So, a multitude of nations are going to come against, America. Because when you also read Jeremiah, right here's Jeremiah, it's like Jeremiah 50:9, it says, "For the Lord will cause up to come against Babylon an assembly of great nations from the north country, and they shall set themselves in array against her. From thence she shall be taken, their arrow shall be as of a mighty expert man, and none shall return in vain." Those arrows are talking about those ICBMs. Okay, not actual arrows. It's talking about ICBMs. In that north country, when it says an assembly of great nations from the north country, that north country is talking about Russia. So Russia plays a major part, in the destruction of America. And you can see it when you search up who has the most nukes on Google. Russia's first and US is second. Okay, so and with those missiles that these nations have, okay, when it gets shot, when those missiles get shot, they can hold more than one warhead. Okay, because scriptures talk about 200 million warheads, man. So with those missiles can hold a multiple amount, okay, of warheads within them. I want to get one more precept, because they said it could be destroyed in hours. Scripture say that America's going to be destroyed in less than that. Revelation 18. Let's skip it. Revelation 18:10. It says, standing afar off for the fear of her torment, saying, "Alas, alas, that great city Babylon, that mighty city, for 1 hour is thy judgment come." So in 1 hour, America is going to be destroyed. Okay, and really, the Lord don't even need that much time. To be honest, okay, to be honest, the Lord don't need that much time. It can take far less, to do it. Okay, but the Lord is coming to show His power, His great glory, because Yahweh is going to send Yahweh Shai, okay, to take, the kingdom, to set up a kingdom, and it's only going to happen, through Esau's kingdom falling. Okay. But with that, Lord willing, this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua, by Hashem Rakak, Wadash of honors, to the apostles great millstone. Shalom to the Akim, teaching His word through 4 corners in true sincerity. And we got here, Shalom.